I listened to the Britney Spears autobiography, The Woman in Me, and it was read by Michelle Williams on the edition I had, which was 5 CDs. I listened to it in my car. It just talks about her life. And I'd say it's well written. Let's see, so I guess we know the story of Britney Spears. And so someone recommended it to me, and they said, you'll see what a tough time she's had being under the conservatorship and whatnot. So let's see. One part of it is the story of a child star with exploitative parents. Another angle of that is a child star female, from the female perspective, where she's maybe getting treatment that a male star would not get, that's uncomfortable for her. Another part of the story is sort of the stress of being such a huge star. Another part of the story is her strained relationship with her family, her sister, her mom, and most dramatically, her dad. Her dad is painted as a bad guy. And then at some point, she gets married, has kids, and is sort of in battle with K-Fed, the father of her 2 kids. And then she gets put into a conservatorship, and her dad pretty much controls her entire career, and like she has to be very strictly monitored for everything. So like she can't drink, and at one point she's having like energy drinks or something, and like her father is monitoring that. So it's like she is on a very tight leash. And then she basically gets out of that and sort of ends on her in a better note, in a better place. So I guess my impression is it seemed like she says, I don't want to be the victim, but it feels like there is this victim mentality. There's also, she's done a lot of things that are kind of crazy, it seems like. And it's like she kind of made her bed in certain ways. Like, well, I don't know that growing up a child star is going to make anyone into a healthy adult. But then there is the parenting, like how normal and loved are you from your parents? So that's problematic. But like, I remember at one point she's like, and I wanted my kids, and all I wanted to do was take the summer off and go to Maui. And it's like, that's so privileged in a way. Like, she has this amazing privilege. And if she has to be kept on a tight leash in terms of diet and sobriety and social life and whatnot, it seems like maybe that is a good thing to some extent, or also you're on the gravy train with this pop career. And so like if you don't want it, then you need to get out of it for your own sanity. It seems like sophisticated people like Madonna and Lady Gaga, while they don't seem like normal individuals, they seem like better at handling the fame. She says that J-Lo was better at handling fame, and she wished she was better. But it's like, I don't know, I guess I feel like a lot of the problems came from her own decisions, and also from her own family. It's like she talks about her troubles with her sister Jamie Lynn, and her mom. So it's like, I don't know, airing this out in book form about your family, it just seems like it's hard to connect with who she is. It's easy to sort of sympathize for her as a child star and someone who was put into a conservatorship, which apparently this was something that maybe her grandma had been committed. Maybe that's a move in the South or something. So, it doesn't seem fair, but it is, yeah, I don't know. I just kept thinking about that, and she's like, they wanted to take my kids away from me. And like, I just wanted to dance and whatnot. And then I had to take my kids on the road, and that wasn't good for me or them. So it's like, you are like, if you're going to be the president of the United States, then you have to, I guess, deal with the spotlight. And yeah, I don't know. Those are some of my thoughts on it.